Are you looking for the best electric scooters? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best electric scooters on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Niu KQi 300X. Niu KQi 300X is an all-terrain upgraded version of the older KQi 3 Pro, which was my top recommended scooter for some time. This model has a just as easy-to-use folding mechanism, and when you fold the stem down, it locks into place at the deck automatically. It weighs a bit more at 49 pounds, but the stem is thin, so it's easy to grasp and carry up a flight of stairs. It's a well-rounded riding experience that rivals the Apollo Go, with great suspension and thick 10.5-inch tubeless tires. The dual-disc brakes come to a quick stop, though I set the regenerative braking to the max and relied on it most of the time. I rode the Williamsburg Bridge in Brooklyn back and forth, and it hardly skipped a beat. By default, it goes up to 20 miles per hour, but if you pair it with the Niu app, you can unlock the fastest 23 miles per hour speed. The range is noticeably better than the older model, and I measured this while typically riding at its top speed, meaning if you limit the speed, you'll be able to go further. My only gripe is that there are no quick speed modes to cycle through on the display. You're stuck with E-Save mode, which goes up to 10 miles per hour, and then the default mode, which goes up to 23 miles per hour. In the app, you can enable a dynamic mode that lets you set a custom speed, but weirdly, when you switch to this via the display, it flashes E-Save mode to indicate it's turned on. It's not very intuitive. Number 2. Apollo Go electric scooter. For anyone looking to make the most of their trips around town on an electric kick scooter, I recommend the Apollo Go. 8 out of 10, Wired recommends. It's not the lightest scooter, not the fastest, nor does it have the longest range, but it triangulates these points to offer the best combination of specs. At 46 pounds, carrying the Apollo Go up a few flights of stairs isn't a back-killing task. It folds down with a simple latch system, though the latch requires some force to pull down, and the stem locks into the deck. The riding experience is excellent, with plenty of power from the dual 350-watt motors. Self-healing 9-inch tubeless tires pair with front and rear suspension to offer a decently smooth ride. I also love the ability to customize the gears to your preferred speeds via Apollo's app. Don't care for the 28 miles per hour top speed and want to only ride at 15 miles per hour? Set it up in the app and you're good to go. I also maxed out the regenerative braking in the app, so I rarely had to use the rear drum brake and just used the reg and thumb brake to come to a quick halt. Apollo includes a lot of extras, too, like a bell, excellent turn signals, LED lighting for visibility, a headlight, and a dot display that is super visible in broad daylight. The Apollo Go is a great all-around scooter and an excellent first ride for anyone looking to enter the world of micromobility. Number 3. Segway Max G3. Segway's Max G3 is nearly identical in price to the Apollo Go, but it offers more power and range with a weight trade-off. That extra oomph is enough to make it reliable for longer commutes, like if you're scooting to the office and back home. But my favorite part of the Max G3 is its 3.5-hour recharge time. I've had so many situations where I did not take my scooter somewhere because I forgot to charge it, and it needed 6 or 12 hours to get back to full. That hasn't been an issue with this Segway. Just pop it on the charger and roughly 3 hours later, you're good to go. Even better is that the charger doesn't have a giant AC brick attached. It's a simple, lightweight cable that's easy to pack, so you can quickly recharge at the office or even a coffee shop. I predominantly rode the scooter in drive mode, which maxes the top speed at 16 miles per hour. You can put it in sport to go 20 miles per hour, and if you unlock the speed boost in the app, you can max out at 28 miles per hour. Drive mode was plenty for me, and legal in New York City, and it enabled a healthy range without worrying about the battery dying. I ended my trip from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, to 36th Street in Midtown and then back home with around 25% remaining, roughly 18 miles, and I could probably go an extra mile or two further. Number 4. Segway Ninebot F3. The Segway F3 checks off a lot of boxes. The app experience is feature-rich, it has turn signals and a bell, and it can hit 20 miles per hour on its highest speed mode. It's also not too heavy at 42 pounds, yet still maintains 10-inch self-sealing tubeless tires that do a decent job of making bumpy roads feel less harsh, aided by front and rear suspension. It's simple to fold up, though not quite as seamless as Niu's folding system. The display gets nice and bright, and the hydraulic brake comes to a quick stop. It's very comfy to ride, and it has just enough power to climb some small slopes, though your top speed will drop. These conveniences come with a sacrifice: range. It doesn't go as far as the Apollo Go or Niu KQi 300X, see below, both of which have dipped close to the MSRP of the Segway F3 during sale events. I eked out a little more than 10 miles, though most people should be able to get closer to 15 or more. When this scooter eventually goes on sale, I think it'll be a much better value at, say, $600 instead of $850. Still, I thoroughly enjoyed my time scootering around town on this thing, and for most people living in a city where every amenity is already nearby, it'll do the job. Number 5. Segway E2 Pro. The Segway E2 Pro isn't going to get you very far. I traveled less than 10 miles on a single charge, though most people weigh less than I and can get better range. It's heavier than it looks, at 41 pounds, but it's quick to fold down and easy to carry by the stem. I've had no problem trotting around my neighborhood with this scooter and its 350-watt motor, which has a top speed of 15 miles per hour and does a decent job on small slopes. It's fairly steady on bumpy roads thanks to the 10-inch tubeless tires, and the front drum brake and rear electronic brake reliably bring this vehicle to a stop fairly quickly. It's worth noting that, as a safety precaution, you have to pair it with Segway's app to unlock the full speed. My favorite addition is the turn signals, which you can easily access on the handlebar. I just wish there were a timer to automatically stop the blinkers after a few seconds, because you have to manually turn them off.